Hey, what up, everybody? This is Stephen Breach coming to you here today with a little bit of an overreaction about something that was said on the announce desk by Michael Cole when he was plugging the WWE Network. And basically, he said that the WWE Network was the only place that you were going to be getting the WWE pay-per-views for this upcoming year. So basically, what does that mean about the upcoming year? Come January, come the Royal Rumble, we've already heard that the WWE Network might be doing a price increase. We've already heard that the pay-per-views, well, I guess we've heard before the talk was that the pay-per-views will remain on the network while WrestleMania might be in jeopardy if it's going to be a pay-per-view event or it'll be on the network. We've heard it go both ways. On the last press conference call that Vince McMahon did, well, it wasn't really a press conference call, it was for the stock people. Basically, it said to the investors that all the pay-per-views for the foreseeable future were going to be on the WWE Network. That would make you think that it would be WrestleMania. But now Michael Cole is doing a plug for it, saying that basically only up to TLC is going to be on the network. When I was talking about the WWE Network before it came to be, I said that if I had to keep cable, or if I had to switch cable in order to get it, because there was a time when it was only going to be on DirecTV, some people thought, I said I would give $12 a month. And after $12, it was really going to be questionable, because in my mind, I had to keep my internet, I had to keep cable television in order to keep this. There's only so much that I'm willing to give for WWE. Because of the WWE Network, I signed up, I believe, February 24th. I think it was the day after the Elimination Chamber. I wanted to be one of the first people to say they got it. I wasn't able to be that because I just had a hard traffic jam in order to get there. I didn't even get to sign up for it until I was on my lunch. I wanted to make sure I was able to say that I was able to see it on the first day. I was pumped, went home and watched that awesome Raw, watched the Backstage Pass, and then from there I just was watching the live stream and what they were doing. If it's not for the pay-per-views, honestly, I don't really watch anything on the live stream. Most of the time I get home, I pop on the WWE Network and I just start flipping through the on-demand. I try to stick through and do reviews for like this year for this month for August. I'm trying to go through and do like all the SummerSlams I can do that I don't have reviews for up on my channel in the past, and that's been a lot of fun. And I mean, I know I have a lot of those either on DVDRs or I have the master DVDs sitting on the shelf. But in order to just be able to press the button and it pops on, that's awesome to me. And I mean, like people say that the WWE Network has only put up like 2% of their entire vault of film up on the WWE Network. And I think that honestly, since February, the stuff that I've touched that's on there of that 2% of the 100, I don't even think I've watched 1%. I've watched like 3 WCW pay-per-views. I've watched 1 ECW pay-per-view. I've watched like 2 episodes of Monday Night Raw for the past. I can get lost in there forever. I haven't even had a time off where I'm just sitting there vegging out on the couch, just straight watching. I'm just, most of the time, just either watching one show a night, or maybe I'll break one show up into 2 different nights. But I think the WWE Network at $9.99 is one of the greatest values there is. Even if, they have to cut the pay-per-views. I think that pay-per-views is what really puts it over the top, where really people do it, that don't like it. But I mean, like with all of the old content that's on there, that's crazy. But let's get to the point of the video. Are they going to take these pay-per-views away from us? On all my pay-per-view previews of all my pay-per-view reviews, I always just say how cool it is that we don't have to do what we used to have to do in the past. We didn't have to call your local cable provider. We didn't have to have that shock of ripping open that bill and seeing that $45 charge on there, or $70 charge if it's WrestleMania. They take it right out of your bill every month. Mine comes out, I think, on the 22nd or the 23rd of each month. WWE Network, $9.99. What a deal. I mean, I always say that these pay-per-views are basically free. There's so much stuff out there, the WrestleMania recalls. I always call those WrestleMania rewinds, but whatever they are called. The countdown shows are awesome. The specials that they've come out with is great. The Vicky Guerrero one wasn't a 5 stars or anything like that, but it was something to watch. But the Daniel Bryan, the Ultimate Warrior documentaries have just been spectacular. I know a lot of the Beyond the Ring sort of stuff, the stuff that's already been released on DVD. But there's going to come a day when they're not going to have any more, and they're going to put those up. You know, they were already putting some Beyond the Ring sort of deals. They weren't an hour long. They were putting those up on YouTube. I remember following Alberto Del Rio around as he was showing off his cars and he was going shopping for clothes. That was one of the first YouTube videos they ever put up. That was pretty fun. Hopefully they'll get back into doing sort of things like that with people, you know, living their gimmick out there on the street, sort of like the vignettes they would do back in the 80s. I always found those pretty fun. But I don't know. I think I'm down for the WWE Network for the rest of my life. I think because of this, I was able to cut off my cable. I'm able to find Monday Night Raw, either watch it on a live stream or I'm able to find it on a... I can find a way to watch it without being on cable. Not having sports is kind of iffy. I've been all right finding the stuff that I need to watch. A lot of the bigger sporting events are on when I'm at work, so I listen to them on the radio or I watch them on TV while I'm here. But I think with my household, the Breach household, we get by with Netflix. We haven't even signed up for Hulu yet. You know, it's been since February. No, I think they made me wait another month because I had to have it for a full year. So it was in April when we finally cut the cord. And I haven't really heard any complaints from anybody about not being able to watch something. So how much are you guys willing to pay? How many people do you think are really going to dump the WWE Network that have signed up if they don't get the pay-per-views? You know, they keep saying that they have a 90% approval rating of what's going down. I think the 10% of the people are people that don't have strong internet, and they lose their connection as the show's watching. There was only one night that's ever happened to me, and that was just like last week, and it ended up being on my end. They called AT&T. We redid my router. They put some sort of special code in there, and then we were off to the races, and we were working fine from there. But if it would have happened, you know, when I was watching a live pay-per-view, I would have been fine. But since I was watching some tape show from 10 years ago, who really cares? Honestly, when it came down to it, I knew what was going to happen anyways. I just had trouble because I kept on dipping my connection. But no pay-per-views. I don't really want to pay $45 for shows. But then again, I wasn't paying $45 for shows before. You know, I don't understand. I know that anybody's going to get anything for free, you know, why they can. But to support WWE, only $10, get the shows for free. I know that there's some, you know, streams out there that charge $5 in order to watch a pay-per-view stream. If you're able to, you know, pony up at the table to buy a VIP stream for $5, why are you not able to pay $10 to get a whole month of entertainment and stuff from the past and stuff that's going on now? I don't know. WWE Network, thank you very much. You've changed my life. Not drastically, I mean, honestly, but I mean, not having that $100 cable bill anymore really saves my life a little bit. So, peace out, everybody. Tell me what you guys think. Have a good day.